Hey guys, and welcome back. If you're new here, thank you for joining us. For those that tuned in to yesterday's live here at the Peace River Campground in Wauchula, Florida, thank you so much for tuning in. For those that missed it, our next live is going to be on August 15th, Monday, August 15th. We hope you tune in to see where it is that we'll be at next and answer any questions that you have regarding our RV life, that campground, Thousand Trails, whatever you like. Anyways, today we're going to bring you along on a couple of DIYs that Lou's going to do here. We got here the day before yesterday and it has just been pouring. It's not raining right now, so we might go on a little hike later, which we took you guys on before. I'll link that up above, the Peace River hike. But we're going to create a couple of DIYs and we're going to show you what we're doing. So while at Vero Beach, the last campground, you may have seen some clips, and I'll insert some here, that we had our bird feeder hanging up there and a squirrel just was doing all kinds of acrobats to get to the bird feed. Even though we usually have this one on the table with some corn for them, it just was going to town here, and it ended up breaking these little doors on this side and that side, and broke the pegs, and this thing was on the floor, like destroyed it. So while here, instead of gluing the pieces back together, we decided to go a little rustic and put this branch through so like that the feed won't fall out through the hose, and it will also create space for them to be able to stand here and like eat from this top one, and so on. In addition to fixing this one, she's going to be creating some other DIYs, so stick around to see what we do. She's walking up the arm. She thinks she's going to do the backwards thing again.
Dang, upside down.
Good. Have the camera going.
So much fun.
Oh my god, yes. She's doing it.
It's hanging upside down.
Yes.
It deserves that broken thing.
Oh god. We're gonna start with the easiest thing. Okay, so I'll insert a clip. We usually put corn out for the squirrels to enjoy, but the thing is that they grab it and they take off running and they eat it somewhere else, so we don't get to enjoy them eating it. So Lou came up with this idea while we were at Vero Beach to run the paracord through the cord and tie it to the table so that we can be able to watch them from the window eating it. I'm going to insert a clip here for you guys to see the squirrels fighting with the cord. They even bit through it. We thought it was the funniest thing. So she's going to... She's chewing the cord.
Yes,
She's like,
figured it out.
He's like, I'm gonna take this cord. Okay, she's getting the little pieces though. She wants to take her.
So this is dry corn that we bought at Walmart. And the center is really, really dry. This is a chopstick, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to push through. It goes in really easy. And I'm just making the hole wide enough to fit the paracord through.
Okay. Awesome. Before we continue, let me go ahead and apologize for that noise in the background. It looks like the Thousand Trails employees are power washing the mini golf. Everything.
Alright, so what I did originally was that I tied the whole table, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tie two of them. So what I'm going to do is I'll run this like this, and then I'll make a knot here, and then I'll tie the corn to the end over here. Somewhere over here.
Okay.
corn through here. I kind of cut a really big piece, and I want to tie it as close as I can, because if I give it more length, they can bite through here easier. The knot is harder to bite through than just a single piece. So if I tie this really tight, they won't take it as fast. They'll still take it, but they don't take it as fast.
Hopefully the ones here at Peace River aren't like at Vero Beach that they want to take it. Hopefully these will decide to stay here and enjoy it here.
They're not gangster.
I don't know.
I think the ones here are even more gangster than the ones over there.
I think the ones here are friendlier because last time we were here they were eating from your hand.
I know, I know.
Okay, I'm not going to record her doing the second one because it's just a repeat of the first. She's going to tie the paracord around the table, put in the corn, and then tie that knot to hold the corn in place. I'll show you how it looks afterwards. All right, so there is one tied in place and the second one tied in place. It started raining. So we brought everything in for now. Everything else is to be continued.
Day 2.
Alright, so this is the solar fountain that you ordered
This is it right here.
on Amazon.
It comes with the tubing, the solar panel. This is the pump. The pump has like little suction cups at the bottom. And then these are like the different little tiny holes that you can make the fountain push through. These are the attachments. Little tiny attachments. All these go on this piece here. You just rotate it and lock it for whatever it is you want. This goes in here, like so, and then the hose goes over here, and then it goes down to this piece. So the hose goes in there like that. If you put your hand on it, you can feel it.
For the vibration of the...
Well, when the sun's hitting.
You can hear it. Brr, brr. Oh, she's busting out the big guns for these hose.
I don't think I need it, but it might be easier.
Let's see all your
This
hose.
is what I'm going with right now.
So it's one each chip section and little circles all around the salts.
Still have to make the hole in the center for the fountain.
Ah, okay. She got the hole big enough to put the little tube through it.
Yeah.
So next she has the hot glue gun on, waiting for it to warm up so that she can go ahead and start gluing these two buckets together to have height as well as somewhere to store the water. Okay, so hot gluing. All the hot glue is on. She put the bucket on top and now she's just pressing to make sure we get a secure fit.
72 hours later.
All right, so it's a few days later. It's been raining like crazy, so we wanted to take advantage of the sun being out right now and continuing the project. Lou's like, can we start from the beginning? I don't remember where I left off. We can't because I do know we already made the hose on that. So wherever we pick up from, that's wherever we left off from.
So I was gonna do this originally with like
That's where we
glue?
left off, the hot glue.
hot glue. I was gonna do it
Yeah.
with hot glue, but for it being outside and all that, I don't think it's gonna work.
Right.
So I bought liquid nails. This one is the exterior and interior one. So I'm just gonna squish a bunch of it here, and then put the other one on top. And I think I need to find something to put in here that has weight.
All right, you'll see that Lou is smearing that nail glue just about everywhere. Put the other one on top. Now the purpose of doubling it up is more so for height than anything else.
Right. Yeah. That's correct. So all these things like the feeders and the fountains are all really expensive. Like for me, I think like I don't want to pay like $40 for water fountain. I also want something that's lightweight because we're RVing, so I want something that's lightweight and easy to carry. This one is from the dollar store, so it really doesn't get any more I just
Cost effective.
I just decided that I wanted to line up both handles.
Of course you did.
It's not very nice. Yes, I am anal.
Uh-huh.
And it's a good thing, or things wouldn't come out as perfect as they normally do. So anyway, yeah, it's just more cost effective. Like overall here at the $1.25 store. Yeah, so this is $1.25, $1.25, and $1.25 for this. So that's $3.75 altogether. Now the solar fountain, the pump and solar, this I did have to buy at Amazon. This was $15.
Okay.
So I'm under 20, and it's a project. I love doing like little projects, little DIY, figuring out things. It's just the nature of who I am.
Right.
I've been doing it since I was a kid. Like I would ask my grandmother, how does a toaster work? And then my grandma would tell me, I don't know. And, you know, I'd try to figure it out, and then I'd ask her, can I take it apart? And she'd say, yeah, you could take it apart, but you can only take it apart if you can put it back together and it works. So I would take it apart meticulously, put all the little parts in order, and then put it back together and try to figure out how things work. The sky looks really black over there.
Oh, it's super black behind you.
Behind me?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
Uh-huh.
I think it's already glued, actually.
All right, so you just had another brilliant idea.
Thank you. So I'm a little concerned that, because this won't have any weight on it. I mean, the water will come in, but because of the holes, the water will go back into the bucket, right? That's the idea, so that the fountain can keep going. But I kind of feel like if the bird flies on it, that it might move it. So I think what I want to do is I want to position it here, make a couple of holes on each side, and then run a zip tie through it. I don't want to glue it because I want to be able to put more water in here if we run out of water. And I also want to be able to grab the pump out of here.
If it needs to be cleaned or whatever.
Or even when we move, you know,
yeah.
Put everything in here, you know, it would be easier.
All right. Okay. So Lou just got the drill out from her big toolbox, which is actually the rifle case on top of the truck, so that she can go ahead and make the extra hose here. Do you hear that? The thunder is ridiculous. It's sprinkling, and because of those dark clouds, our lights turned on because we have it set like on a sun thing. It doesn't recognize the sun, so the lights turn on.
Is that rain?
It is rain. It's heavier than sprinkles.
A few moments later.
I swear to God, we're not just going out there willy-nilly. It's set 0% chance right now and 60% at 6. It's 3:45. It's pouring out there right now. Look, where are we? 3.
0,
right now
3.
It's 3:45. So
0,
we're right in
4.
here. Yep, 4.
0, 5, and then 20% at 6.
26. Yeah, no, that's not the case.
Nope.
It is raining out there.
The next morning.
It is the next day, and it's not raining. The skies are blue and white fluffy clouds.
It's not raining for now.
For now. So this actually glued very well with that nail glue. So Lou is aligning the plate underneath it to try to figure out where it is that she wants to make the holes so that she can zip tie I guess the tray, the bowl, onto the stand. All right, we've got all 4 holes done. Well, Lou's got all 4 holes done.
Use these zip ties, basically. Let's see. Put it through here. And then through there. And then I should grab this thing here. This handle here. Like so.
Cool.
Alright, so the next step is I gotta fill this with water. Be right back.
Okay, so water.
Coffee. I don't know which one of these I'm gonna use. It look kind of small. And I don't want like the pressure to make the water go out of this. And I also read that some birds get scared if it's like too animated. So let's see.
All right.
So that's as far as I got after I heated it. Bring it back in here. And I'm going to try to figure out how long this to be. I have all this other stuff left. So if I need to replace it, it came with it. This is actually the reason why I chose this hose out of all of them, is because this one came with the tubing. And I didn't have to like go somewhere else to buy tubing like Home Depot or something like that. Alright. So the other reason why I chose this bucket instead of like a bucket that's completely closed is because I wanted to, you have to be able to fit this in the bottom, and if you put the top on, then this would stay over the top.
Right.
And then it would prevent this from probably sitting properly. So I kind of felt like I can just put it through here and just put it through there. I tell you, every time the sun hits it a little bit, it starts going. It's very impressive. All right, so I'm gonna plug this in here. Throw it in there. My hands are wet, so it's slipping. Okay. So let's see. This was probably a bad idea to do that because I need to push on this now. So that's the spout that you would put to put these on, like that. So that's without a spout, and I have the solar panel just over here. I like the sound.
Yeah.
Did you like the sound?
I do.
Uh-oh.
It's very relaxing. Whoa! I got wet. It came way too far out.
Yeah, I'm
It's
going too
falling
far
out.
out.
Oh, even higher.
So there's some suggestions about this fountain that if you could make these holes bigger, and that way they don't go as far. Watch out, this one's going to be powerful.
Oh, that one's good. It's just going to one spot, but that's good.
That one's cute.
That one's cute too. We're gonna move on to the next project. So the next one is a DIY bird feeder.
Right.
So what you've got here is a 4-pack of plastic plates.
Right. Right.
Were these Dollar Tree or Walmart?
Dollar Tree.
These are
Everything
Dollar
here is Dollar Tree.
Everything is Dollar Tree. All right. So
So-
$1.25
Right, for each
for a
item.
plate, and $1.25 for this terrarium.
Yep. So the terrarium's going to get glued there, like so. And then I have this rope,
Also $1.25.
which is, I think it's 8 feet. Yeah, 8 feet. So I'm going to cut it in two and sort of make like a triangle
Okay.
to hang it. So I'm going to make 4 holes on this. And then I'm going to here, and I'm going to put the food inside here. And they can stand here.
Overfill, yeah.
The bird can stand here, or the squirrel in this case. And they can take it out without breaking anything.
Right. Lighter and knife.
Thank you, ma'am. So these ends have like, it feels like tape. So I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to wrap tape around these ends and probably use a lighter to like
Seal it.
solidify it a little bit more. So I got to go to get tape. Just have like regular Scotch tape. Nothing out of this world. one. All right. Let's see. Yeah, about the same size. So let's make some holes on this. This is really flimsy, so I have to be really careful with what I'm doing here.
All 4 spots are marked.
I marked it so that I'm guiding myself as that being the center. And then I have one mark here, one mark here, one here, and one here. This is not as thick as the rope, but the idea is to be able to push with
Force it.
Yeah.
Alright, so there is the rain. Yay! All 4 holes done. Now to like put in some muscle. Alright, so time to pause again. It's raining hard and Lexi is freaking out. But at least all 4 holes were done. We will continue hopefully tomorrow. Maybe later.
Inside.
You want to do it inside? You guys want us to do it inside instead of waiting to do it outdoors? Alright, so you made the holes just a little bit bigger than what the drill allowed us to make.
Yeah.
And you're going to force those ropes through?
That's the idea. I'm going to use these that I made like a little pointier to push them through. Just spinning it through the hole.
Yay!
And I want it to be that tight, right? Because I want it to stay. I was gonna do it cross. I don't know. Should I do it cross or should I do it?
I don't think it matters. Aesthetically, it's prettier going across.
So we'll go across. Cross. Go. I'm gonna pull a lot of rope because I want to make a knot under.
On the bottom.
So it's not gonna be that short, but I need as much as I can get through so that I have space to make the knot on the bottom. Got everything here. I'm just gonna do a regular knot. I'm not doing anything special. Because you see how thick it's gonna get. I'm gonna go to the very end if I can. So, and then pull it out. Same thing over here. Well, 4 sides are going to be exactly the same thing.
So all 4 sides are done. Let me see the bottom. Awesome sauce. And then you're gonna tie that up there and put a little hoop through it.
I'll put a bunch of glue. I'm gonna make sure this is dry. Put a dollop of liquid nails in here and then squish it down. Hold it here for half an hour. So I'll see you for half an hour. It's done. Should be more than enough. So let's see.
All right. It is not raining anymore. Same day. We can go ahead and finish this off. So I'll let Lou explain what the plan is with the wire because we had an issue.
So I bought, I think they're for reefs, frames for reefs at the dollar store.
Yeah.
And I've cut pieces off the one that I bought for different things. You saw the other bird feeder. But we can't seem to find it. I don't know what we did with it. I don't know where it went. I think one of the squirrels took it. I think they needed to reinforce their nest. And they thought, hey, you know, metal beams, this is good.
Yeah.
So we've got this fly swatter.
Yeah, we have 2 of them, so.
Right, and so I'm gonna take this piece off, and ideally I'm gonna bend it into a square with a hook. What I wanna do is I wanna be able to get the loop in here, like so, and then I wanna be able to wrap it around this. So I need to make it that wide to when I fold it, so it goes all the way around and then it hangs. And I want to put a little hook on it so that I can take it off and on.
Right.
Extremely ambitious. But that's how I do things. I usually do things and then I pare down from there.
Right.
So first thing is taking this piece off. So let me go get something to do that with. Success.
Good job.
I win. To help me. And then we're gonna make a hook around there. And we're gonna bend this up.
Okay, finish
There
your
it
hook.
is.
Uh-huh.
So it's gonna go under, like so. And then we'll put whatever we want to hang on it.
Very cool.
And then push through all the way. And then,
Yeah, like a little locking mechanism. That's very cool. Genius, babe.
thank you, man. I'm gonna make like a little loop like that. I'm gonna use some of this stuff that I have. Just regular wire.
It is?
Electrical wire.
Oh, okay.
It's very small gauge, but it's electrical wire.
And you'll see that she's already wrapped it all the way around. Now she wrapped it on one side. I'm guessing she's going to wrap it on the other. So a very complex little wrapping and knot she's doing for security. Let's see. Let me see it. All right, and she is done. There's her little knot. Lou decided to get a little creative, and she got an air plant and stuck it in the little hole there off the side. Give it a little natural look.
Yeah, just to keep some of the water out so that the feed doesn't get super wet if it rains.
Very cute. All right, let's put it up and test it out. I got some of the bird feed in here. Moment of truth.
Go. She is.
Very cool. And hopefully in the next day or so we can actually see some birds coming in and eating from the feeder. All right, you guys, so we are done, or Lou is done, with the DIY bird bath and bird feeder. Just about everything from Dollar Tree with the exception of the fountain,
The solar fountain.
which is an Amazon, and again, it's below in the description if you're interested in checking it out.
Yep.
If you enjoyed today's DIY, please give us a big thumbs up. Comment down below which one of the two is your favorite and if you plan on making any of them.
If you do, please let us know, because I'd love to see what you came up with yours. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and help us grow this channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you can get notified every time we upload a video. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Bye, guys.